Today in the House of the Family, we are trying mascarpone.
Mascarpone. For those that don't know, we are eating our way through this book, 1,000 Foods to Eat Before You Die. And today, a topping that puts whipped cream to shame, mascarpone. And so, Elliot, we have this tub of mascarpone that we could try, but we've got two ingredients, whipping cream and a lemon, and we can maybe just make our own. What do you think about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Elliot, what's the first step here?
Dump this into this.
All right, we got 16 ounces heavy whipping cream. This is maybe the hardest recipe you've ever made, is that right?
Yep.
How hot are you gonna bring that up to?
No idea.
185. Just got the heat turned on. We do have this handy dandy Pro thermometer. You want to use that? Hello, Nicole.
Hi, I was actually just going to come down and say, I think you might be better off using the candy thermometer, but you could see what we think. We're not going to caramelization or anything, so.
Just gonna bring it up to 185.
Should I just hold it?
Yeah, we can just check it every now and then, see where we're at. All right, wow, well, it looks like, where are we at?
187.
All right, well, let's take it off the heat. Take the whole pan off the heat and then I want you to stir it. We're gonna bring the temperature down.
No,
All right, so Elliot's stirring. And while he's stirring, what are you doing, Nicole?
Just squeezing the lemon.
Getting some lemon juice for the next step.
Ooh, that was a juicy one. We don't need that much, but I will use that for something else.
Where are we at, Elliot? Still got a ways to go, but it's coming down. We got to get it down to, what did I say?
140.
140. All right, so that is up to 140. Let's put it back on the heat, Elliot. Now we're gonna get it back up to 185 before we add some lemon juice. Okay, so we're gonna add how much lemon juice?
Half a teaspoon, you said.
Half a teaspoon.
Not very much.
We're gonna stir that for 3 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes.
You're wanting it to stay at a certain degree?
185.
Starting now.
All right, that's been 3 minutes, so we're gonna take it off and keep stirring, Elliot. He's gonna stir till that gets back down to about 145.
Smash it out.
Okay, it's down to 145. We're gonna take that and put it into a glass bowl. We're gonna let that sit at room temperature. We're gonna put a lid on it and a tea towel. And let it sit for 3 hours at room temperature.
Okay, so I have some cheesecloth here. We got one little sick one over there on the couch and two boys at a party, so I'm gonna do this step. So this is double layered, I guess it's 4 layers. And what we wanna do is cover, we're gonna pour this. This has been sitting for about 4 hours at room temp. It's got some viscosity to it. So we want to carefully pour this. This is going to collect any of the solids. Ooh, I don't want this to drop down in. I'm gonna grab a spoon and get the last little bits. Oops, I'm dripping. It's dripping down and I'm dripping on this side.
Then we're gonna cover that with plastic and put it in the fridge for 24 hours.
Yeah. So we're supposed to cover this whole thing with plastic. This is pretty stable though, so I think it'll work.
All right, we'll see everyone in 24 hours. 24 hours later.
All right. So if you can see, we have a very thick cream here, and we have some of the milk fat that dripped off. This is a little bit thinner than I thought, but I think we just need to transfer it, right?
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to drape.
This is made of cheese, right?
It's made of cream.
Cream and lemon, that's it.
Bland cheese.
I don't know. Part of me wonders if we had a bit too thick of the cheesecloth. Viewers, let us know. Have you made this before?
But it's called cheese.
It's definitely thin.
But it's called cheese.
It's cheesecloth, yeah. I had 4 layers. The recipe said 3 to 4 layers. So it definitely.
Okay, so to be honest, you saw that was a little liquidy. We remade another batch. This time with a full tablespoon of lemon juice. So let's see how that one turned out.
Okay, well, as you can see, our tea towel is really saturated. It wicked away all this moisture and it really didn't drip down much at all. So what I'm gonna do, it's a little awkward here. There we go. I'm just gonna plop it into this bowl. Actually, I think I should use a plate just to be a little nicer.
A lot more solid there. It looks like a cream cheese.
It's much different than what we were looking at yesterday. And this is a clean towel. I know it looks a little ratty, but I promise it was clean. Okay.
Looks like there's like a layer of towels.
Yeah, it kind of does. So there you have it.
Cut it in half.
Should I take a little cut and see how the texture is?
Wet inside, wet.
Okay, yeah, that looks wonderful. Look at how thick that is.
You've been sick. Let's not put our
So this
finger
is
in.
a delicious, creamy, spreadable cheese for bagels, toast, and tiramisu. It is a cheese.
No, it's just like.
Mascarpone is a cheese. It's a cream cheese.
Why are we eating cheese all the time?
This is the store-bought one that I opened last night. Okay, so here's the difference in color. As you can see, this is the store-bought BelGioioso. The consistency looks pretty similar. This might be a little glossier, but this turned out pretty great as far as I can tell by the looks of it.
All right, Elliot, you're gonna give it a shot. See how that tastes.
See the entire thing?
Sure.
Don't know how to do this.
Just bite it.
Pop it in.
What do you think? Not good?
I don't really like it. Let me try.
Was it maybe you
Oh,
just
spice
had too
fries.
much? Try it on a raspberry. We'll just do a little bit in a
Just like-
raspberry.
Tastes weird.
It tastes weird. Does it not go good with fruit?
Just, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of blank at the start. Just no
Kind of just
taste.
blank.
It's like when it touches your tongue, it has no taste. Then it has a little taste.
It's like a creamy,
It's better by itself.
it's like a sour cream kind of.
No,
No? What do you
it's
think,
kind
Tom?
of with, it's like a butter.
You think it's like butter?
Yeah. Tastes like butter, tastes like by itself.
Can I try it on a cracker?
Can I try some from
I'm gonna try a raspberry on a cracker. Oh, that's really good. It's like if you had a toast and you put some of that and some jam on, or some honey. I bet that would be really good.
some
The raspberry.
All right, Elliot's trying it, the store-bought one. Taste any different?
That one's better, store-bought.
Store-bought is better than
I'm
homemade.
trying it with a cracker. It's like more the homemade one. Like a creamy taste. And it's more like whipped cream.
All right, I'll try the store-bought one. Just a second. Okay. No, it's unadulterated. This is the store-bought one. It has a little tiny bit of a hastiness that coats your tongue after you're done. Ours feels a lot more smooth to me. The taste is really similar. Texture is a tiny bit different. I think I prefer the homemade one, but this would work in a,
Not a major
in a
difference.
pinch. Not a major difference, no. But this was so easy and fast. You did have to wait, so you have to delay gratification a little bit, 24 hours. But so easy and inexpensive. I mean, this container definitely costs more than, what was it, a cup or 2 cups of cream?
2 cups of cream
Yeah.
and a tablespoon of lemon
I
juice.
tried the store-bought on raspberry.
What do you like better, store-bought or homemade?
Homemade. I think that the homemade is way better. But I like it. But I don't really like the homemade on a strawberry. I like it better on the raspberry.
Okay, mascarpone or mascarpone. It's like a really light mixture of it's somewhere in between a cream cheese and whipped cream. You just have just the sweetness of the cream itself, a little bit of sour from that lemon juice, but not too sour that it gets into like a sour cream, but really good. All right, anyone have any final thoughts about mascarpone?
I think that the homemade was better because the store-bought, it had a weird mid-taste. It had a way more like a cheese taste.
Maybe there was preservatives or something in there to
It just had citric acid and
just
cream.
has citric acid, huh? I don't know.
But I like that one better, and I think it's better on the strawberry and raspberries.
Any final thoughts, Talon?
I think the homemade's much better, And the store-bought, I don't know why I didn't like it. Maybe because it was just too sweet or just coated my mouth. Just but I think the homemade's much better, and I agree with Miles that I think it's better on a raspberry than a strawberry.
Probably good on a bagel.
Yeah, I can definitely say that I would gravitate more to a savory application. These crackers are like sea salt and rosemary, and I think it's excellent with that. This would be a great addition to a lunch spread or a grazing table, whether for breakfast or later in the day.
Any final thoughts, Elliot?
Miles and Town are completely nuts. The store-bought is better than the homemade because it's sweeter and it's more like whipped cream. But I don't really like either of them overall.
All right, well, that is mascarpone. Have you ever tried it? We'd love to know in the comments. What do you like to make with it or put it on? Also, please like and subscribe to see more videos. The 1,000 foods to eat before you die.
Bye.
Till next time.
Bye.